Welcome to Venus Showbiz back again. Today we are at the Seattle and we have the others Miss Vietnam Global of 2009 and I'm here to present for you Alex Tran.
I'd like to say hello and chúc mừng năm mới đến everyone at Venus Showbiz and everyone watching.
How's the experience of your life that you won the Miss Vietnam Global?
Since winning Miss Vietnam Global, life's been a little bit more hectic, but definitely more fun and definitely more memorable. I'm still keeping up with my studies at Rice University, but winning the title brings opportunities like this. I'm here at Seattle, and it's my first time here. So just getting a chance to really interact and see Vietnamese communities for the first time.
Not only she's the title, but I heard that you do Vietnam model projects.
Yes.
And then she's on Asia show as with the new guys, Lên Quân, and then she was a model, and now I think you traveled back to Vietnam to do MTV or.
I went back to Vietnam for my winter break, this past winter break in December, and it was more of a family trip. My aunt got married in Nha Trang, where I'm from. So it was really nice just to go back, and it was almost unexpected. I was invited to attend a couple of parties and a couple of interviews, so I was very honored because I went back mainly just wanting to relax and hang out with family, but very honored because I didn't know how people in Vietnam would kind of welcome me or what kind of thoughts they had about me, but everything's been positive so far, so I feel very, very lucky.
Wow. Can you tell us more like what was the MTV that you would shoot?
It was more of just like photo shoots and interviews with different credible media sources in Vietnam.
Can you tell us like what's the how would you feel in Vietnam culture, because in US it's totally different because we don't have that much interact with models and actor or singer, so back in Vietnam it's totally different. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, the trip for me personally was a big learning experience just because the industry in Vietnam is very different, and and the culture and the people are a little bit different too. So just interacting with people my age who are in the industry, who've probably been doing it longer. I mean, I've met models who are younger than me but have been modeling for so much longer. And the industry is very big and almost like invasive because you can see photo shoots in the middle of Saigon all during the day, and there's movie sets going on, so you can be walking through a movie set. So it almost feels unreal that, and everyone really pays attention to quote unquote celebrities or. It's definitely paparazzi, not like how
Everywhere.
it is in the U.S.
Yeah.
Right. So I felt a little bit more in the limelight, in the spotlight, but it was good to kind of experience that. And coming back here, I definitely want to go back again, probably during the summer after I graduate.
That's good. How about the life of Miss Global, that you responsibilities? What kind of things have you been done, like for the communities?
Sure. I'm living in Houston, attending Rice University right now, but I grew up in Dallas, so I'm still very closely linked to the Vietnamese community in Dallas. I attend a lot of their functions, and even before I went to Vietnam, actually the night before I flew out, there was a fundraiser called Thương Về Miền Trung, and it was put on by King Cook magazine in Dallas, where we did auction and entertainment, and I got to model a dress by a very talented upcoming designer, Nhã Khanh in Dallas, and the dress that I modeled actually got auctioned for $4,000.
Wow.
So all that money went back to different charities and different groups working in Miền Trung because of the flooding that happened a couple months earlier, and many more opportunities have come. I've gotten a chance to go to Chicago to participate in events up there, in Orlando, in Fort Lauderdale, and definitely Orange County, where a lot of Vietnamese people are. And for this year, it will be my first year in Orange County during the actual Tết weekend. So I'm very, very excited to attend. I think it's the largest Vietnamese Tết festival in the U.S. So I'm very excited.
I always love to go down there for that. Last year I was like so excited because it's so different, because they closed the street,
right,
a couple block away, and then you just walk like in Vietnam. So that's exciting. But how you feel that in Seattle compared to other states?
I would say I mean, I grew up in Dallas and Houston, where it's ranked top 5 as far as Vietnamese communities. So whenever I get to travel to smaller Vietnamese communities, such as Seattle, Chicago, or Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, I feel that even though it's smaller, the spirit's still there. I feel that everyone's really dedicated to put on events, and everyone, gets their hands dirty, and everyone takes responsibility in putting on these events. So even though I feel that number-wise it might be smaller, but it feels very warm, very
Well, we know that we are next generations. What kind of things in your family and for you, things that you do for that day?
I think for that, especially living in the U.S. and everyone's very busy and hectic, there's really not like một ngày Tết, but it's only the weekend of Tết. And I feel that it's really important just to keep the tradition, đêm giao thừa, đi chùa, đi nhà thờ. I think that's a really big part of it. And it kind of brings together all 2 or 3 generations. I know every single đêm giao thừa, I always go to chùa để lấy lộc cho năm tới. Yes. So and it's always something that I really enjoy, and I think just being the next generation, we kind of just have to show that that we do like it, and that we do show up, and even just being there, I think shows the older generation, our parents, that we do care. And it's just little things like that that really make that, the whole essence of that, since it does only come once a year.
Well, talk about that is almost coming, and I know that your event is almost Miss Global 2010 is almost coming. Do you have any advice for the next, candidates, or advice for any, people out there that wanted to attend Miss Vietnam Global?
Sure. As everyone knows, the Miss Vietnam Global pageant is held in Las Vegas every summer around July 4th, and applications are available for Miss Vietnam Global 2010 at our website, www.missvietnamglobal.com. And I would just like to welcome everyone to really, it's an opportunity and experience to learn more about yourself, to make friends. I know that from pageants in the past, from 5 years ago, I still keep in touch with friends in Orange County, in Florida, and all over Texas. So it's a great experience. And I think that, it brings you opportunities once in your life, such as this, just to meet people from all over. And just to have even fans, mấy bác, mấy cô, mấy chú, and even mấy em bé, just to know you. And I know for me, I always feel like I'm a small town girl. So I feel like, if I'm a small town girl that can somehow reach out and impact other people with things that I do and my work that I do, then I think it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I would like to extend a big welcome to everyone who's interested or would like to apply for Miss Vietnam Global 2010. And if you have any questions, you can always find me at my Facebook at facebook.com/TAlexTran.
Yeah, you have to be travel a lot and then go away. So, but I encourage everybody to apply, because there's a lot of beautiful Vietnamese girls all over the U.S. So I encourage them, like Alex, she's never give up. She's always try everything, but now she's got the title, and then probably movie star coming up soon.
It's probably going to be my next step is going into điện ảnh. Maybe in Vietnam, I'll probably be going back and testing out, seeing how it goes. Tại vì điện ảnh in Vietnam right now is very it's an open field. A lot of our producers and directors from the U.S. are going back there, and it's just great new talent that I would really, really love to be a part of. It's almost like a movement of young people making an impact in Vietnam.
Right. Do you have any last greeting to your fan and audience out there?
I would like to wish everyone a wonderful, prosperous 2010, and I hope to see people from all over the U.S. at different events, and I really hope that our generation and just leading a very great path for younger generations than us to make a great 2010 and many years to come.
Thank you for coming up to Vina Showbiz. Chúc Alex có một năm mới and vui vẻ and successful coming. Thank you
so much.
Bye bye.